Welcome to the Boston's Big Four podcast. Cast. New news about music and sports every week, sometimes.
We're back, Boston's Big Podcast. First one in a while. We've had a little, we took a little break, but we got Wiz Yotic in the building. Welcome, Wiz.
Feel me?
AKA Zach Randolph.
Hold up, Zach is
No,
that the government?
That is
or-
not his government name. I call him that because that was an NBA player, and I played basketball with Wiz a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
And his game is exactly like Zach Randolph's. I swear to God.
Interesting.
Yo, I ain't gonna.
Yes,
hold you.
we did.
I
We
don't
did
know.
win back-to-back games too.
Oh, we're
Wiz
trying
was
to talk basketball right now?
Yeah, Wiz was cleaning up the boards. He was, I mean, we can talk basketball a little bit, but we don't want to talk too much right now.
I'm not even gonna hold you. I don't know who Zach Randolph is.
I sent you that video on Twitter, though.
Well, obviously it's your government.
He is.
Yeah,
He's
I've been
he's
to Randolph.
lefty.
I don't know.
lefty, like big man, short for a big man, but just like a beast on the boards. Would just clean up the boards, and that's what you were doing in that game. So that's why I call you Zach Randolph.
So wait, you call me fat?
Bro, that's no.
No, I'm just fucking with
That's
you.
Damn,
hilarious.
that's crazy. Speaking of that, though, speaking of calling people fat, you when Adam, Lou, and I were gonna play basketball, which we did, and we'll get to that, but you basically instigated that,
Yeah,
and you
did.
posted,
Fire starter.
yeah,
But what does that have to do with fat? though?
because you posted that conversation you had with what's her name, Poetic Patty.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Shout out,
and
shout
she
out.
was like, I don't know, Jack's got that belly.
What? Dude, where is
Yeah,
she
man,
seeing
yeah,
that?
That was too far, Poetic Patty, man. That shit.
Poetic
was crazy.
Patty.
Yeah, the fat shaming needs to stop,
Yeah,
Poetic
I'm
Patty.
saying,
The fat
man, you
shaming
know?
needs to stop. So
Yeah, I'm saying.
that was rude, but you know, Adam Lou beat me because I was out of shape, so maybe she's
Nah,
right.
no bullshit. No bullshit. We gotta run that back.
We
Best
do
two
have to
out of
run that
three.
back.
That has to be best 2 out of 3.
I was so
No
mad that it was
bullshit.
too dark to play another game.
Man, Jack showed up late, so we gotta run that back.
That's
best
true.
2 out of 3. Best
That's
2
true,
out of
and it
3.
wasn't like the whole production that we wanted it to be. You know, we
Yeah.
didn't have the referee.
Yeah, Poetic Patty didn't show up. You feel me? She
Yeah,
said
it
she
was a
there.
production. Shout
Feel me?
out to Adam for
Yeah.
filming it.
Well,
and
there
making
should
it.
have been a
Yeah.
ref because
There
who
definitely
knows,
should have been
yeah.
a ref.
Yeah, Poetic Patty didn't
Not
show
that there
up.
were any
Adam had
fouls,
to do all
but-
the work. Man, shout out Adam. He had to do all the work.
He did.
What do you guys
Man.
think? Should fouls be allowed next game?
I mean, we should.
I'm hacking the
definitely-
shit out of him next game. Now.
We should definitely like get a game of 50 in, but like the next game, I think fouls should definitely be like, like added in.
Yeah, we definitely need a
kept
ref.
in, but
And Dana Barros is gonna host it, right? Does Miles know Dana Barros? Okay, because you tagged him in that, and then he responded.
Dang, bro, we should have got you a mic. I feel like,
No, it's all good.
yeah, that's
It's all good.
I'm saying that's if you know, you know.
But Miles tagged Dana Barros and said that he should host when we have the real event, and he actually responded. So I was like, oh, Miles must know Dana Barros. Miles just knows everybody. Of course you do. Oh, okay. All right.
That's crazy.
Big shout out. What's his name? Spalding? Okay. Spalding Barros.
His name is actually Spalding.
That is different. That is
it's like
different. But
Wilson.
I wouldn't put it past a basketball player to name their kid Spalding. That's fire, actually. That's kind of a good name, too. All right, let's talk about go-getters, because anytime you see Wiz Yotic, he's got the
Yeah.
go-getters merch on.
Yeah, right now I'm rocking CJ Israel. You feel me? I love Boston, but
Of course.
yeah, you feel me? GOG.
9 times out of
Go-Getters.
10 when you see Wiz Yotic, he's got the go-getters
Yes,
merch
the
on.
go-getters always. You feel me? Go-getters get to the racks. You know that's the slogan.
Okay.
Feel me? It's just a collective of just like creative problem solvers who like figure out how to do stuff instead of asking how.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? We figure out how. Whether it's like music or whatever creative outlet that you're in. You feel me? But
Yeah.
it's just you feel me? It's a mentality, if anything. But yeah, it's the
Yeah.
movement.
I was gonna say because I remember when we first met, I was asking you like about music, and then you said you also run a business. You make T-shirts.
Yeah.
You basically do everything, like the marketing, all that
Yeah.
stuff. And I mean, so many people outsource that stuff, and I mean, there's value to that too. And I want to say, no shame in asking. If you gotta ask somebody. You know, don't just sit there spinning your wheels all day.
Yeah,
But
facts.
I respect that you basically you're go getters. You go and figure it out, and you get everything. Get everything together. You got this like super official flyer here with the blank check, which I
Love it.
imagine just means that there's no limit to what we can be making here. So
Yeah, you feel me? He said it all. Of
course.
He took the words right out of my mouth.
So when did you start Go Getters?
Go Getters was really like an idea that like I've been playing around with since like middle school, like, and it was realistically just like my clothing brand.
So you came up with the idea.
Yeah,
Word.
yeah, it's just like, yeah, it's just like kind of like the hustle. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just me like legitimizing the hustle, if that makes sense.
Yes.
So like, yeah.
How come you're not in the on the cover?
Cause you feel me, CEOs CEOs aren't supposed to be in photo shoots for their brands. and
oh,
stuff.
interesting.
I like
Someone
that.
should have told
I
Steve
mean,
Jobs.
I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that. But like you know, like I feel like me as like, you know, the CEO and all of that. Like if I'm on the cover modeling my brand, that shit kind of looks tacky
Yeah.
to me. That's just
You don't want to be all
like,
up in the videos.
Yeah, like I mean, you feel me? And like even in the lookbook, I'm on the last page, which I even still feel.
Yeah,
a
you
little
are
bit-
on the last page.
I feel a little bit kind of like, you know, about, but even still, but like, as long as it's not on the front page, like I'm not really tripping too much about it. But like, yeah, if I'm trying to like, visually have people, like wear the clothes in a certain way and like model it,
Mm-hmm.
I can't be one of those people doing that. Like, you feel me? Like, I could wear it in real life. Like, I can, you know, you'll see me with, like, the unreleased shit or whatever, like, the prototypes or whatever. But, like, yeah, I can't be, you know, because I just feel like it's just not professional to be, like, I don't know, in certain cases. But in my case, I feel like it's not professional to, like, you know, as a CEO to just be on the front page.
You don't want to make it all about you.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
about me, though. Because
Right.
it's a community. It's a mentality.
Exactly.
It's a, you know, it's bigger than me, so.
And I feel like also just along those lines, there is like something to not making yourself so available.
Yeah.
Like, because now if you are somewhere, that means it's important. So like if you're just gonna be everywhere all the time, then or on every page of something, you know, people might not know what's the next big thing. I mean, not that none of the releases or any of the pictures you put out are the big thing, but
Yeah.
if you're on it or you're part of it or you're in the video, it's like obviously this is something of extreme value. You know,
Yeah.
so that it's definitely there is value in making yourself scarce, I guess, is what I'm getting at, and I've definitely heard that before. It's a smart way to go about it.
Facts. And like, I mean, I still promo like in my videos. I'll like, you know, model my clothes that way. But like,
Of course.
in terms of like the lookbooks and like, you know, the catalogs and all of that, yeah, nah, I'm not. I'm not. That's not me. Feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So before the episode, you were showing us some videos,
Yeah, you feel me? On
some
it.
unreleased videos.
Yeah, you feel me? On it. Dropping real soon. Actually in March.
Okay.
Yeah, just be on the lookout for the release date. It should be like, you know, early March.
Word.
You feel me? Yeah, and then we got Retro Halo also dropping early March.
Shout
for
out Retro.
Getting better. Feel me? So like, yeah, but you know, I've been kind of like holding off on my vote and shit all year, just trying to push like Time Is an Illusion and shit, like my project.
Yep.
But
And you
yeah,
dropped
like-
that what, a year ago? Almost?
yeah, I dropped that at the top of the year last year. And like, I don't know, just like as the year progressed, it was just kind of like I've been getting good like feedback about the album, and like, I don't know, just as the end of the year hit, I was still kind of in the process of like shooting the last video, which is
Yeah.
on it. So it's done now. So
I definitely think like, I don't know. There's different ways to go about it. A lot of people drop an album and then they're on to the next one. But like, I definitely think sometimes artists don't take enough time to promote an album. Like,
yeah,
And
know,
didn't
they
Tyler the
think
Creator say that he was promoting an album from like 2 years ago? 'Cause
Right.
He's like, I'm still pushing it. You know.
yeah, it's like
Yeah.
they think like once it's a month old, it's like old news. But it's like
Yeah.
if you keep pushing that stuff, someone 2 years from now is going to hear it for the first time. And
I do that a
It's-
lot. There's music that's new to me that
Right.
I'm like, oh yeah, listen to
Exactly.
this, and I'm like, oh, I guess it came out a couple years ago.
it's from
but
like 2019, but it's new to me, so it's
Yeah.
my new
Yeah.
favorite song. So
And at this point, like, Time is an Illusion has kind of lived up to its name because, like, it was originally supposed to just be like the dropped a couple of videos that's on that project, then the next drop, videos with that one, then the next drop, videos with that one. Like, it was supposed to just, like, but, like, it was just kind of like, it was like a time warp when I dropped it because, like, it was just, I don't know, everything was just saying, just, like, give it more time.
Mhm.
But, like, now that it's, like, the end of that whole saga, like, we're kind of, like, rolling into, like, the next phase, like, because my whole thing is, like, I want to catch everybody up to, like, what I'm, like, making now. And if I could have everyone, like, up to date in real time, that shit would be cool. But, I mean, at the same time, it's cool to have people a little bit behind. You feel me? But, like,
Definitely.
not too behind. It's like a
yeah,
balance to it.
yeah, I think like, yeah, I get what you're saying. I think when you
Yeah.
drop an album, like, obviously you want the immediate reaction to be good, and then from that, people will find out about it a year down the road, 2 years down the road.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no
I want people to be
timeline
like-
really. Like, there's never a wrong time to discover a good song.
Yeah. I
mean,
want
it lives
people to
forever.
be
It's not
like,
like it goes away.
Exactly, music is timeless.
I rather like people or like my fans be like one album behind versus like two
Right.
or three.
I like that.
Because
I like
that shit gets like mad complicated. Like, I rather than be like one album behind.
Yeah, because if you discover an
me.
artist and they're already like 8 albums in, you're like, just going back and catching up on everything seems like too daunting of a task at that point. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Or it's
facts.
exciting because you got more than one season to catch up on. You know.
that's true. It's like watching a show.
Yeah.
It's like I gotta get into this because everyone else is listening to it,
Facts.
watching it. So do you have another project ready to go, or like what's
Yeah,
what's the
so
word?
after On It drops, I got like a double drop. It's gonna be Orange Yotic and Piff Yotic. You feel me? Orange Yotic is just like a compilation of songs that I made like with the production of my boy Sakori Notes. So like, and just like everybody affiliated with like the Orange Room and that like whole collective and shit. You feel me? So like that's that. And then
Is this gonna
Piff
have
Yotic.
summer vibes? I feel like orange.
Yeah,
brings me
it's
in
gonna have
summer.
like summer. It's like that Miami. It's like Miami vibes,
Sunset
with a little
vibes.
bit of like Boston vibes to it, like that dark wintertime. You feel me? But then it also has that like like I said, Miami vibes.
Have you been to Miami?
Yeah. So that's like that project was inspired by the trip that we took to Miami.
Okay.
You feel me? Like a lot of the songs. Like,
What was
not
Miami
even-
like?
That shit was crazy. No pun intended.
What's
That
the
shit
best
is-
part of Miami? I've never even been to Miami.
Is
I
Miami
need to go.
East Coast
Man.
Las Vegas?
Honestly,
It's
like
got to be, right?
Yeah.
honestly, it's like I feel like it's the closest thing that America has to like a Caribbean island.
Mm.
You
Really?
feel me? Like,
What
yeah.
about Puerto Rico? We got Hawaii is
Other
like
than
Polynesian.
Hawaii, other than
No,
other than
real talk though.
Hawaii.
Don't we have the Virgin Islands?
But nah, I mean like in terms
I get
of
what
like,
Wiz is saying.
in terms
Yeah,
of
yeah.
just like culture and shit, like Hawaii, you feel me? Like Hawaii's cool, you know what I'm saying? Like
It is
a
Polynesian.
lot
though,
of
it's
culture.
different.
Definitely a lot of culture.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like Miami, you got that good Caribbean culture, you know what I'm
Good.
saying? Like, you
What was
got
the
that-
club scene like out there? Do you do a lot of
That
partying?
Shit was crazy. Honestly, it was wild. Like, I would say, like Miami was a chase, and I say that because like from the outside looking in, it looks like it was just a lot of turn up, but it was just like the networking is the club scene. You feel me? You're gonna find all the people in the club. Like, you feel me? Like, so a lot of times, like, yeah, you're in the club, word, but you're like meeting people like.
Right.
It's just some shit.
You're
It's some shit.
partying and networking at the
Not
same
even partying. That's the crazy part.
I was
'cause,
gonna
like,
say how many people
it gets
you
to a
think blow
point
their
where it's
chains?
like, Huh?
Like, if
That's
someone
true.
is partying, how many people blow their chance because they met someone that could help them, but they were just like
too messed
too
up.
zonked?
Yeah, nah, and that's the other thing too. Like, you know, like the strip club really like is a testament of like people's character. You know what I mean? Because like you could
Wanna
really
take you
get
away from all
get
this.
lost in the sauce. You feel me?
Yeah.
There's a lot of things going on. You feel me? You got beautiful women. You got very tasteful drinks. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot going on. So like if you don't keep your eyes on the prize, then yeah, you can get kind of carried away. Caught out a downward spiral.
Oh, definitely. And don't be using credit cards.
I mean, man, I honestly think like a business trip that's like on the credit card that gets written off, that's just gangster.
Oh, yeah. Don't use your personal credit
card.
card.
If you go to the
They'll
strip
run it
club
up.
with the homies, and that's just on the credit card, and obviously you pay it back and shit, that's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. You feel me? Cause
Definitely, yeah. If you can get it written off, yeah, as a business expense.
feel me?
I heard about that at no naming names, but there's a company I heard of where from employees that back in the day when they blew up, it's a big company, and because they were doing so well at the time, they would just like I'm forgetting the name of the department, but they're the people that approve of like those credit card bills, and they just were approving strip club receipts because you'd have to be like, oh, I took a client out or something, and like if it's doing so well, and they just don't really care.
Facts. And the other thing too is like one of the studios that I went to out in Miami, like the engineer there, he's like the head producer and shit of Drink Champs and shit. Like,
Damn.
he was just chilling in the club, like he was just grabbing a beer after like a long ass session. He just went to the strip club, grabbed a beer, seen us like, oh shit, yo, what's the word? You feel me? Like it's just like people out like in the East Coast, the strip club is such like a crazy thing to us.
Taboo.
Yeah,
It's taboo.
'cause it's like
They're
you
very
feel
dirty
me?
around here. They're not like big extravagant places.
Shout out to Club Alex's in Stoughton. I know Miles knows about that one.
I have yet to experience.
I've actually never been to a strip club, to be honest.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Let's
I
all go
mean,
for your birthday.
You
Yeah,
feel me?
let's do
Like the stereotypes are crazy. I will say that. The wings are great. No bullshit. The wings are crazy.
I've
I always
heard
thought
that.
was a joke.
Wings
I've
are
heard
crazy.
that.
Really?
Nah.
I've heard that strip clubs have the best wings.
Yeah, I didn't
They
have
gotta
no
get you
breath
in
for
there
the strippers,
somehow.
but I had breath for the wings. No
Yeah.
bullshit. I had breath for my section.
That's money well spent.
I guess it makes sense they would have to. I mean,
have
it
breath from one
sounds like
stripper.
you wouldn't have good food there because of what the environment is, but also it's like, imagine you're there for a while. They want to keep you there.
They
and
want
you're
to
like-
keep you there. That's
They're
the
like,
thing.
you're going to go somewhere else to get food. They'd rather have good food to make sure you stay, you know?
Yeah. And
Makes
it's also
sense.
the South, so it's like you
We
feel me,
should-
that
I heard
also
that.
has
I heard that in
hospitality.
Seattle, they don't sell alcohol in strip clubs.
But shrooms are
What?
legal. Shrooms are
Wait,
legal.
so what do they do at strip clubs?
So there's like at most strip clubs, there's like a bar next door on the same street, so people are just going back and forth like the whole night.
Oh, it's exhausting.
Yeah.
But shrooms are legal.
Shrooms are legal in Seattle.
Yo, so all right, Pete, right? So in Miami, I met this amazing DJ / videographer dude. You feel me? His name on IG is Raspberry Beretta, but he throws these events in Seattle. You feel me? Under the name of Toe Jam. You feel me?
Okay.
Interesting.
And he's the one that shot my video Crazy, like the one with me and Corey in it.
Okay.
But that's me.
I am hearing some
Oh, that's
things.
Jack's phone. But nah, yeah, bro. Like he shot the video, but nah, bro. Like yeah, you be having like crazy ass stranger shrooms out there, bro. Like man in Seattle, bro. That's just crazy.
What are your thoughts on shrooms?
Honestly, man, that shit's not for the weak, bro. Don't just go out here, man, just experiments and shit, bro. Listen, man, like man, don't try that shit at home, man. Listen, just don't do it. No bullshit.
Would you suggest trying it in public rather than at home?
Don't try that shit at all, man. Don't experiment. You feel me? Like, man, listen. You feel me? You feel me? These stunts performed are by professionals. You feel me? Like,
That's so
no
funny.
bullshit. This
That's
shit-
hilarious.
This reminds me of when
Oh, bullshit.
Riff Raff was asked about using lean, and he was like, if the doctor prescribes it to you, then maybe. But otherwise,
Yeah.
that's bad for you.
You feel me?
Damn.
Because, like, you know, a lot of people sip lean but don't drink water.
Well, that's got to
That's
be a
not
problem.
good.
Yeah.
That's not
Feel
good.
me?
Hey,
Yeah.
drink water, everyone.
You-
That's the
You
most
eat
important
candy,
thing.
right? You eat candy. When you eat candy, you drink water, right?
Candy's that
Yeah.
good.
Yeah,
You gotta drink water. You gotta dilute.
I drink water all day.
You gotta dilute. You feel me? You
For
gotta
sure.
flush out everything in your system. You feel me? Gallon of water a day
I feel
Feel
like
me?
in general, like
is the gangster way.
not just like the psychedelic shrooms, but also just like mushrooms in general are in the zeitgeist right now because of The Last of Us. Because I think I haven't played the game or seen the show, but I know that that's like the reason that everything goes like. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it at all. Do you know what it is? Yeah, because I haven't played it, but I know that it has to do with like mushrooms, and I think they like infect people and turn them into like zombie type things. That's
Wow.
what I gather about it.
I'd be damned if mushrooms turned me into a zombie.
Yeah. Yeah, well, actually, that's what I think it is. Actually, you know what? I got to go watch it before I talk more on it. But it sounds. I always get advertisements for like different like lion's mane and stuff. Like they're like nootropics, like different kinds.
Yeah,
of
I see the mushroom coffee on like IG all the time, like where they have like all the different like mushroom strains. They have like one for like energy, one for stress relief, one for like focus, like one for I don't know, but it's just a bunch of shrooms grinded up with some cocoa powder, and it's an alternative for coffee that they're trying to push, which is kind of cool. But
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to try that.
Yeah, I definitely like my coffee, so it's hard to. There's definitely
You know
room
what's
for
crazy? I don't like coffee.
it. What?
At all?
Yeah, but
weird,
I do.
weird. No,
But
I'm just
So you don't
I
do
sit-
do you
nah,
not
so,
do
like-
caffeine at all?
No, I definitely like like I sit like all right. So instead of like sipping like a whole cup of coffee or whatever, I'll just take an espresso shot and I'll just like
Oh
Okay.
yeah. Okay.
I'll just knock it back. You feel
Espresso's
me?
Yeah,
awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, like
You just want to
that
get
way-
it done. Like,
yeah, like you feel me. I don't really want to sit here and like sip coffee
Right.
all day. But I won't lie to you. Like as of recently, you feel me. I got my hands on a cappuccino machine. You feel me?
Ooh.
So you know, cappuccinos be
Get a little
busting.
milk in there.
Yeah, bro, that shit, man, that shit. I don't know. I was like, they have a latte button and then they have a cappuccino button. I was like, I don't know what the difference is.
What's the machine? What brand is it?
I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's company owned. Not
Is it
Go Get It.
Flavia?
Nah, it's like a big machine, bro.
Oh,
Big
okay, yeah. I
With
they
the touch
had
screen and shit. Yeah, that shit.
they had one of those in my office,
Yeah,
and it
corporate
was
offices have them.
is the best because you can hit like the 1, 2, 3 beans to make it stronger.
Yeah, facts.
Dude, that I used to. It's funny. I had to stop for a while because I would do that on the way out of the office because
Oh,
I'm like,
shit.
I need some boost in the afternoon,
Yeah.
and then I would just be like anxious all the time, and I'm like having
Oh,
too much
shit.
coffee.
That's the thing
So,
with caffeine.
yeah.
There's a fine line, you know. You
Nah,
got
I
to
was
figure out
saying this-
the right amount for you.
I was saying this earlier, like, yo, like caffeine is like a literal drug.
Absolutely, it
sure,
is.
yeah.
It definitely
They
is.
tell you like caffeine, like, oh, to little kids, like, oh, it's gonna stunt your growth. I don't believe that shit. I just
I
believe
don't really
that.
believe that either.
I just think that like little kids shouldn't be like hopped up on fucking.
Little
caffeine,
kids shouldn't
bro.
have the idea that like they can just put something in their body that's gonna like help them do better.
feel
You know
me?
what I
Yeah.
mean?
'Cause,
It's
like,
like they got to figure that
caffeine-
out on their own.
on some shit, on some fucked up shit. Caffeine low key feels like Adderall or like fucking smoking a cigarette.
It's the
or some
most
shit like that,
socially
like hitting a
acceptable drug out
Yeah,
there,
like-
and it's not like obviously a super powerful drug. It's not gonna like ruin your life, but
yeah, but caffeine's a literal drug though.
it
Like,
definitely is. It
'cause, like,
definitely is.
Also, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, in college, like, my freshman year and shit, I remember, like, I was complaining to my teacher. I'm like, bro, like, I drink a dark roast coffee, bro, like, and I'm still falling asleep in class, bro. What do I do? He's like, bro, you know dark roast is, like, not the strongest one. You have to
Yeah,
get
because it
blonde.
burns it. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, you have to get blonde. So I went downstairs to the school fucking cafeteria shit. Went to the Starbucks machine, clicked blonde coffee, drank that shit. And then, like, literally, I'm in fucking class seeing colors, bro. I'm just like, yo, what the fuck? Yo, bro, like, that shit was wild. And I was like, yeah, nah, bro, no bullshit.
I feel like I've talked about this before, but a quick anecdote. I learned this in school too. I didn't drink coffee until like junior year of college because I started an internship and I
Yeah.
was like I was like exhausted. I'm like I wasn't used to working an 8-hour day. Like in classes you had like breaks in between and stuff. So it's like sitting there for 8 hours like getting everything done was like by 3 o'clock, I was like, this is unbelievable. I need some. But so I started drinking coffee then. But before that, I would like do energy drinks or whatever, like to study or to take a test. And I noticed there was this one particular, it was Purple Amp. I think it was like Berry Amp or something.
Sheesh.
It was caffeine. It was, for some reason, just that flavor had it. It also had theanine in it, which like is something found in tea. I feel like I've talked about this before, but and then I looked it up. I was like, because I remember drinking that particular one, like of all the energy drinks I would have, and being like I felt smarter, like in the test and stuff. And I looked it up, and if you combine theanine and caffeine, it's like a legitimately documented like brain booster. Like it helps you, like just it's not like a superpower, but it definitely helps.
It feels like it though.
And that's why tea is, because it's in tea too, but like at lower doses. So if you drink more tea, then it's supposed to also help, especially in green tea. But you can get like theanine supplements. So there was a little while where I would do like a shot of espresso and take a theanine supplement, and I just felt like I could talk about anything, like any subject. Someone would bring it up, and I'm like, oh yeah, I've heard about that, and I'd like say something like, I don't know. But other times, it's like, you know, if you're just on caffeine, you're like wired and anxious or something, you know. So that's kind of, but you know, there's a place for everything. But I don't know.
You know, through my journey of finding, you know, alternatives for, you know, trying to keep me on track and stay focused. You know, I found that 8 hours of sleep, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, some push-ups definitely get you nice and...
Every day. Do those
and, like,
push-ups every day.
And not even just push-ups, but like, all right, like say you're studying for a test or some shit, or like you're writing a paper, or like you're working on some shit, you feel me? Like fucking randomly just get up and fucking run around the block or some shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like stimulate your mind. Stimulate like your body. You feel me?
Gotta
like,
get the blood pumping,
yeah,
definitely.
you
Don't
feel
spend
me? Like,
too much time
take your
sitting
mind
down.
off of your mind. Like, you feel me? Put your body through something. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
I always like.
That's what I use basketball in that way. Like I
Yeah.
always just go shoot hoops if I need to, like, you know, clear my mind or something. Just,
Yeah, I was always told like, the more you can put your body through, the more your mind can handle. If that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Because, like,
Definitely.
even with, like, the ice baths, I'm not doing that shit no more. No bullshit. But even with ice baths and shit like that.
So you were doing ice baths?
Yeah, I was in this basketball camp at Reggie Lewis Center and shit. And
So that's where you learned
they
how to
had,
play like Zach Randolph.
And, yeah, that's where, like, I learned that I was a lefty and shit.
That's where you learned you were a lefty? How old were you?
I was in middle school, I think.
You
didn't-
write righty?
Nah, I write with my right.
Should you be writing with your left, or is it too late, I guess?
Nah, I write with my right.
Oh, interesting.
I'm a
So you always did
right-handed
everything with
person.
your right. Oh, so you
Yeah.
just
But,
you're a
like,
right-handed person who shoots
but
left.
legally, you feel me? When I'm in the shooting range, you feel me? I shoot with my left. And when I shoot the basketball, I shoot with my left. You feel me?
Oh,
Wow,
interesting.
that is
Yeah.
interesting.
But, like, I write with my right hand. You know what I'm saying? Like, I eat with my right hand. Feel me?
That is
I wipe my
actually
ass
crazy.
with my left hand. Well, I try to at least.
I do
but
everything with my right
hand's more
hand.
dominant.
I do everything with my right hand except for shooting pool.
Damn.
I shoot pool with my
Damn, what
left
do I
for
shoot
some
pool
reason.
with? I don't even know.
But that's
You got to say what hand you shoot with. You said range, right? Or is that just basketball?
Yeah, like shooting range, like with the
You got to
gun.
tell them what hand you shoot with?
Yeah, my left.
Oh, I thought you said like legally, like as if it's documented or something.
No, legally when I'm shooting in the range.
when you're
like, with the
shooting
legal
guns
gun.
legally.
Yeah. I see
Yeah.
what you mean. Yeah. I thought you just
I
meant
think
like
when
it's got.
when I fight, I think I'm left dominant, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, I am left dominant. Yeah. So,
Yes. Have you fought him before?
Yeah, we've played fight.
Okay.
We've played fight before.
All right.
But yeah, no, I'm left dominant. when
That's
it comes to
interesting.
Combat in
Interesting. Yeah.
basketball.
So you're ambidextrous, basically.
Yeah, dude, definitely.
Not really though, cause like my left hand ain't shit for anything else. Like I can't write from my left hand for shit.
What
Like,
happens if you try to shoot a basketball with your right hand? Is it just ugly? Like what
yeah,
happens?
that's just, I don't know. I mean, it's like the shit. Nah, I used to be a righty. But like it's gonna look like this, but the shit, like the strength is not there. That strength
Okay.
is in the left.
So
Like
your
that-
left is stronger.
I feel like, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. It's weird. It's weird, honestly. But
That's cool.
yeah, I don't know. I'm still learning about myself. You know what I'm saying, man? It's just a lot. You know?
We all are, man. That's life.
You know, who knows? Maybe my right hand might be that shit. You know, but
You should
Did
try that
people
next
make
time.
you write righty when you were growing up? Because like that happened to my dad, where he wrote lefty, but they would make him go righty.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Why
but
were they
I
like?
always remember writing with my right. You feel me?
Because
Like,
I'm pretty sure, like it was like an old fashioned thing where, correct me if I'm wrong, but sound off in the comments. I'm pretty sure in Latin, left is sinistros and right is dextros. So like sinister is like bad and dextros is like
Wow.
dexterous.
Wow.
We went to
BC High.
we went to some private school.
We went to BC High.
Yeah.
Owen and I both did.
I
That's how
didn't take
know.
Latin though, but I remember
Shout
a
out to
teacher
BC
telling
High.
us that.
so yo, how'd y'all go to prom?
There
Like,
were
where'd y'all
sister schools.
outsource? So what's your sister school? Where'd y'all outsource?
NDA, which is in
NDA.
Hingham, actually.
Right down the street.
Yeah.
Right down the street.
Notre
we
Dame
bust them
Academy.
gals in.
Yep.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
Honestly, it was not easy though. It was tough.
No, it was tough getting girls in high
I mean,
school when you
bro,
go to an
I
all
went
guys
to I went to
school,
the
not
Boys
gonna
and
lie.
Girls Club. Like there was like these brothers that went to BC High and shit, and they like had a hard time with the ladies.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Well, it's weird. I will say this. I mean, most of us were from towns outside of Boston.
Right.
So you'd have to commute into Boston to go to school.
Right.
And then you either had like sports or you had to do homework after school, and it was usually easier to do it at school. And then you come home late, so you weren't getting home until like dinner time. And it's like, when am I supposed
There was
to
no
do any of
time for
that?
anything
Yeah.
else. Yeah.
That's just crazy.
It was.
No bullshit though. My little cousin goes to fucking all boys school.
Honestly, I don't even think it's a good idea because it was like it was so stressful for us back then. Yeah.
I kind
But
of agree.
that's high school, right? BC
Yeah.
High? Yeah, obviously. No, I mean, like, you know, I personally, you know, feel like, you know, I enjoyed my high school. No, I didn't. High school was cool, you know. You know,
Good and bad.
I just
think.
feel like, you know, the games versus not having to deal with the games at all, it's a very hard pick. You feel me?
Oh, I see what you mean. Because yeah, you could definitely be yourself like around the bros, but if that's what you're saying.
but it's like, you feel me? Like the games, you feel me? Because in high school, there's shorties, but it's the games, you feel me? It's the games. It's the games we play. Nah, that's what I'm saying. You feel me?
Oh yeah, I know. I know. Yeah, yeah. He was below us, but yeah, I knew him.
You know Mark?
Ooh.
It was Mark Montesine.
I don't. I might recognize him, but I definitely know Preston because he was like a bit. He was like a star running back.
Yeah, we went to the
Yeah.
Tivoli together, bro.
Oh, okay.
You went to the Tivoli with me. That was cool.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Big shouts.
Shout out BC High.
BC High was a good time. I enjoyed my time at
I was
BC
low
High.
key tired I didn't
Yeah,
get
I
into
think it was
BC
a
High,
year
but at the same
after I
time,
left.
now I think back at it, I'm not that mad. No bullshit.
Not that mad at what?
I was kind of tired I didn't get into BC High, but I mean,
Oh.
now I think about it, I'm not that mad. No bullshit.
It's all right. I don't know.
I mean,
if
I didn't.
I probably
I'm
shouldn't
not
have
gonna
gotten
say.
in. I had some, I had someone write a letter for me or something. I don't know.
I mean,
don't
you
say
know,
that.
high school was cool or whatever, you know, my high school, whatever. But you know,
I will say, I mean, plenty of people that I knew, like that didn't go to BC High, got into like better colleges than half of us. Like, it doesn't really matter like where you went to high school.
It really doesn't matter where you went to high school.
It
at
helps
all.
if you do amazing. If you're like the best, we did have some kids go to Harvard, but like there were kids from my hometown that also went to Harvard. So I'm like, I don't know. There's really no like measurement there.
yeah, man. I feel like, you know, as long as you're learning,
Definitely.
you know, self-education.
That's one
It's
thing I
better than
didn't
no
like about
education.
BC High is like there was like a stigma around like if you went to like community college out of BC High, like you were a bum basically.
Because there were
Yeah,
a couple
I hated
kids.
that shit, bro. I hated that shit.
A couple kids like didn't even want to go to college by the end.
Yeah, and
that
they were
was,
like the jokes of the class. Like,
yeah, because there's like no.
it was crazy.
Well, because
Man.
everyone expected. I remember like a guidance counselor saying once, it was like you're gonna go to college. Like if you're
Yeah,
here,
they were like, "There's
and-
no other choice. You
Yeah,
have to go to
we
college."
were like, damn,
Sheesh.
yeah.
Shit was nuts. So,
It's kind of stressful, but it is what it
Yeah.
is.
it is.
I don't know. How did we start talking about BC High? Oh, Latin. We were
Yeah.
talking about right and left, bro. Sorry, let's
Yeah.
bring it back.
Man, I done
Yeah,
seen
yeah.
them rise. I done seen them fall. I done seen them rise and fall, man. I done seen
No,
them
that's literally how it
rise
was. I'm not
and
lying.
fall.
Yeah.
Owen knows what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
no,
Yeah.
there was
My
like,
cousin was fucking up in school. We were like, really? You're going to BC High to fuck up? Like,
yeah, bro. no,
Yeah, if
that's
you
what it
fuck
was
up at
like.
BCI, everybody's just like,
Yeah,
man.
no, I definitely had a couple goofy semesters.
yeah, I was
and-
there. I've been there. I've
Yeah.
been there. It does fucking up at BC High is not a good feeling. It's not a good feeling.
Oh man,
Yeah, you're letting people down at that point.
yeah,
Jeez.
basically.
taking up a spot that someone who wants.
Right.
God.
Damn.
Yeah, that shit is right.
So let's get back to the music.
Yeah.
When's so I wanted to ask you, have you done a testing lab yet?
Yeah.
Oh, you
I
did?
Yeah.
Okay. How'd
I
that go?
did it like really early on.
Oh, you did it early on. All
yeah,
right.
you feel me? I had to deal with Charlie Machine.
Oh, man,
man.
what did Charlie say?
They're
What did
ruthless over there.
what
I
did
will
Charlie
say.
say?
you know, you feel me? Shout out Charlie Machine. He was fucking with the kid, you know what I'm saying? He said
Word.
he gave me 10 red cups. What's it? He gave me 20 red cups, you know what I'm saying?
20 red cups.
That's
Yeah,
a
he
lot
gave
of
me
red
20
cups,
red-
bro.
I thought it was
Yeah,
out
you
of
know what I'm
5.
saying?
I didn't think they had that
He
many to
gave me
give.
20 red cups. Charlie Machine gave me 20 red cups. You know what I'm saying, dog? Man, I shut down the stage.
Yeah, of
I
course.
pulled up, like Noble said, I pulled up with 100 niggas. You feel me? We done shut
That's
the
half
stage
the
down.
battle right there.
We
If
shut
you
the
pull
stage
up with a
down.
squad.
Everyone knew the lyrics, man. We done, man, the testing lab. Man, listen, pull up to the testing lab. Chavo's gonna be there on the panel. Man, shout out Noble.
Oh yeah, he's
Shout
here
out
like
the
this
rest of
week,
you.
right?
You feel me? Yeah, the
Who's
28th.
there?
Chavo.
Chavo.
Feel me? That's Benzino's son, Coil Ray's brother. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, what? Really?
Huh?
I didn't know there was a boy in that family. Yeah.
I did not know
Who?
that.
Man, yeah, pull up, man. The 28th testing lab. Man.
I didn't know
what I'm
Benzino had a
saying?
son. I only know about Coil
Yeah,
Ray.
man. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying?
I learned through the post who Chavo was, but I didn't know he was Benzino's son.
Yeah, he's a
That's
force,
wild.
bro.
That's funny.
He's a force. I fuck with Chavo. You feel me?
I've already
He
discovered
said,
so many
P.O.
dope
gave me
artists
love
from.
cup, told me piss in it. Come on, man.
Damn, and he's from around Boston. Or?
Man, you know what I'm saying, man.
Word.
Shout out Chavo.
Or is it New
dog.
Jersey?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Coil Ray's not from Boston, right?
Man, listen, man. Shout out Chavo. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Shout out Chavo. You feel
Chavo's
me?
not Coil
The
Ray.
testing lab, the 28.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Testing lab
Sound
is a
lab.
good time, man.
You feel me?
I've discovered so much. Like I've only been maybe like 4 times now. We were late to the party. We didn't go till like November.
Yeah,
we
the
were-
testing lab is like literally the simulation. Like,
Yeah, it was mad fun.
it's-
It's like the best place for networking in the
Yeah.
scene right now.
If you try and get something done, man, you serious about it, man.
Right.
Go to the testing lab.
Definitely.
And I really appreciated, like, just for example, like the show Rhythm and Flow, where all those judges, like, people get up. And I remember thinking, like, oh, it's kind of like a hip hop American Idol.
Yeah.
Except I felt like, I mean, maybe there was parts that I missed. I felt like all the judges were, like, not that critical. Like, they might be like, oh, I wasn't feeling it, but they weren't giving them a ton of constructive criticism or saying, like, why they didn't like it. Or they would give the generic, like, it's not my cup of tea, but that was dope. Like, and it's like, okay, but what, like, how, you know, there's like definitely some more to say there.
Facts.
And I felt like it was super generic on that show, but on the panel at the testing lab, they're like really serious. Like, they'll
Facts.
tell you why they didn't like it, what you can do to make it better,
Facts.
what lane you should probably take instead or something. Like,
yeah,
they
facts. They definitely
have ideas. Yeah.
Facts. They definitely give like a lot of constructive criticism at the testing lab. You feel me? And like, I just like over the year, you feel me? Like, I just appreciate the feedback and just like the reception that the testing lab has been getting, and just seeing the growth of it over the year. That's just crazy. Like, that's just
Yeah.
going from like,
Yeah,
you
it's
feel
kind of
me?
new, right? Started like a year
Yeah.
or two ago.
Yeah, like just from it going to like from it being to the point of like, feel me? You can't smoke in there.
Oh, really? It was
there
like
a
that at
point
first.
Where, there was some whole shit going on where
Now
like,
it's
like, you
now
know, you
it's
can't
a little
smoke.
too smoky in
You
there,
feel
if
me?
you ask me.
Yeah, and like yeah, bro. Now it's
Dude, I left
now
with a
it's just
sore
like,
throat one time. I was like,
Oh,
what's
for real?
going
Yeah,
on?
I was like,
Mono from I'm not gonna say who.
Don't do that.
dude,
Don't
you got
do that.
mono?
No, don't.
Mono from
I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, I
man.
know
Man,
who.
listen,
Yeah,
man.
bro.
Man, you feel me?
That's
Unfortunately,
not-
you
no.
know the Whistler caught some mono before. Man, I done lost.
You
like,
guys got
20
mono
pounds
from
off
the same
game.
place?
Huh? No, not at the testing lab, man. You know, before the testing lab days. You know what I'm saying? You know, back in on my
Doesn't
Ralph,
that stay
my
with
Ralph
you like it
days.
comes back once in a while?
Nah, that's not true, man. I don't know. That's not true, man. Yeah, that's not true, man.
It's
But
not.
nah, yeah, I lost like 20 pounds, bro. I was sweating bullets,
Damn.
bro. I was waking up in a puddle of sweat. That shit was, off the mono. That shit.
Oh,
was
I
bad.
know it can really fuck you up. Yeah,
That shit fucked
like,
me
for
up.
like
I
a
lost
month or
weight
two,
off
yeah.
that shit, bro. That
How'd
shit
you
was
get it?
crazy. I don't
Kissing,
know, bro.
obviously.
Nah, man, I don't
That's
do
how it
that.
happens,
I don't
right?
do that.
That's the only
I
way.
don't do that, man. I don't do all that kissing.
You
shit,
can only
man.
get mono
You
from
don't. I don't
smooches.
do all that kissing shit.
Smooches.
Yeah.
let you kiss the pillow or something.
Yeah, I must have kissed my pillow or something, man. Someone probably farted on it or some shit, man. I don't know.
This dude won't admit that he kisses girls, but he'll admit that. That's fucking.
Kiss girls, that's gay.
I don't kiss girls. I kiss pillows that people farted on.
Yeah, shit. I know, right? I mean, that's the
Oh,
only
no.
logical way I could think. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can't think of anything else. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Some sort of romantic.
You know what I mean? Some sort of hopeless romantic.
Oh man.
Do you consider yourself a hopeless romantic?
Um,
Or are you a
I
hopeful
couldn't-
romantic?
as of like 2023, I consider myself laser focused.
Yeah. There you go. Laser focus.
Bullshit.
Tom Brady.
No bullshit. I do get distracted. You feel me? No bullshit.
It's hard not to,
I get
man.
very distracted. No bullshit.
Yeah. Bizarre said
I
it
get-
best.
I
All
get-
bitches
I
is
get
hoes.
easily distracted sometimes. You feel me? But you know what I'm saying? I
We all
get-
do. There's distractions everywhere.
I never get off path.
There you go. MOB.
Saying MOB. Money over kissing bitches on the mouth.
Exactly.
Oh man.
Oh man,
shit.
I love it. So
Man.
you've been on the Adam Lou show, right?
Yeah, man, I did my episode, you know what I'm saying? I paid my dues to the Adam Lou show.
I paid my dues. I did my
I
time.
did my time, you feel me?
Yeah,
Did my
dude.
That's
time,
funny.
man. Shout out Adam Lou, man. Shout out,
We
shout
caught
out.
him plagiarizing on your episode too.
Yeah, we
Oh,
did.
yeah, yeah, man, on the 50th episode anniversary, you know what I'm saying? He clarified all of that, He said, man.
He said that yes, I did copy
He
that.
said he copied it, you feel me? But,
Yeah.
I also stated that I genuinely didn't expect that question, you feel me? I was
Yeah.
utterly
You had not heard the
I
Caleb
was-
Presley
you
Lil
feel
Yachty
me?
interview.
Yeah, I was utterly, you feel me, surprised that he would ask such a thing from me. I thought he was asking me about if I like to go out to eat, like
Yeah.
as in like, you feel me, restaurants, because I like
Right.
restaurants. You feel me, like no bullshit,
Right.
like sushi and sake. That's just,
Oh,
like, the
so
craziest-
basically the same thing
What?
that he was talking about. Eating sushi.
Man, y'all niggas is crazy. Alright, man, next.
Sushi and sake, dude. That was a layup.
Come on.
Oh, that was a layup, man. Jack needed a layup.
Oh my God.
Dude, a lot
Stop it.
of zazz
all
on
he
this
needed.
podcast.
was
Stop
a layup.
Run it back.
Just
Run
a
it
layup,
back.
man. Yeah, like I said, man, best 2 out of 3.
No, you're right
man.
though. I need to work on
Man.
my. I need to work on
Man.
posting up. Miles was saying I wasn't posting up enough.
Man,
I
foul
wasn't.
him. You can foul. It's
I
not
was
I
gonna
know.
say, yeah, I feel like getting a little
Physical.
aggressive would be
Gotta get
fine,
more
yeah.
physical.
You know?
Definitely. I'll throw a couple elbows next time.
I feel like you could even sacrifice a foul if we're counting him. Just like throw a hard elbow, he won't
Yeah.
get as close again. You know?
Right. Exactly. Make
Yeah,
him
man.
scared.
I just feel like, I feel like if the referee showed up or something, we
It didn't
would've
go
won.
the way we planned it. It didn't go the way we
Reverse
planned
shout
it.
out the ref. Reverse shout out Adam Lou.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poetic Patty.
Yeah, man. I don't know. We might need Coach Carter for the referee or something, man. I don't know, man, because...
Hey, sound
you
off
feel
in the
me?
comments if you want to ref this game.
You know what I'm saying? We need reliable folks. You know what I'm saying? You know?
Yeah,
For a
we
half
gotta
a
plan
second,
it.
I thought you meant the real Coach Carter from the movie.
That's what
Oh,
I thought.
yeah. No, this is the real Coach Carter. You know what I'm saying? The real one.
Dang.
This is Coach Carter
The
right
real
here.
one. You feel me?
Coach
No.
Carter with a K.
Make sure you have your calendar. You feel me? Day by day, check it off. You know?
Yeah, we.
Just the 2 wins. That goes just the 2 wins against Casso's team.
Oh yeah, you were. Miles is one of those players that he's the player coach. Like there's different when you play a pickup game. There's like many different characters. He's the player coach. He's the one when he gets the ball. He's like cut, you go that way, you go that
Yo,
way.
Piff. Yo, Piff at Tony Bodega. Miles say he's dropping 50 on you, bro. That
Oh,
shit,
man.
Man, listen. I don't know. I'm just repeating what I heard. I don't know. Listen, I heard you nice. You feel me? You know Brahma. Brahma know me. Brahma say you nice. Miles say you nice. Miles say he dropped 50 on you.
Wow,
Feel me? You dropped 50 on Costo.
50's a lot.
So, like,
50's a lot.
feel me? We just got to see this play out. Feel me? That's all I'm saying, man. We just got to set it up.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
listen, man.
Sounds like
I
it's
love
on.
all this basketball stuff though. I think we need to
man.
have more like
And what's
one-on-one
crazy was-
tournaments with like people in the music scene, rappers, singers, producers, podcast hosts, anybody who thinks they can ball. Like we got to start hosting more.
Yeah, everyone thinks
Yeah,
they're the
you feel
best.
me?
More tournaments. Yeah, everybody does think they're the best. That's the thing. It's
It's
funny.
getting nice out. You feel me? You got to pull the splice out.
Right.
If there's somebody out there that doesn't play basketball like at all, let's one-on-one because I don't play basketball
Yeah,
at
we
all.
can have different levels. We can have like, that level where people
Yeah.
you just don't play at all. Like two guys who just don't play basketball at all going against.
We got to
each
be
other.
allowed to
That would be-
travel because I forget to dribble.
I forget to dribble.
I
Oh,
don't know,
man.
dude. I don't know. It's giving.
It's giving. Who started it?
Thanksgiving.
We've all heard it at this point.
It's giving confusion.
It's giving confusion on as to who started this. If you know who started the "It's Giving" thing, sound off in the comments.
Beyonce started it. Had to be.
I feel like Beyonce started a lot of trends.
A possible origin is influencer Rolling Ray, a disabled gay man in 20. That's not funny. I shouldn't.
Dude, I
Not
can't
too
believe you're
much.
laughing at
Dude,
that. Run it back,
dude,
run it back, run it back.
Cut that out. Cut that out. I,
Man,
dude,
Supposed to laugh at that.
I'm sorry. Like,
shout out to the LGBT. Like I
Bro.
said,
Disabled in your
I'm
front-
doubling down on.
Bro, man.
come on. Who's not gonna laugh at that?
Oh man!
Why is he, bro?
Man,
If people are
I'm
listening,
doubling down.
Because
man.
he's
Shout
disabled,
out
he's
to the
in a wheelchair.
LGBTQ.
He's in a
for-
wheelchair.
It's given, man. You feel me? Y'all gave women the next thing to say. You know what I'm saying?
all right, bro.
Shout
get
out
it
to
of your
Rolling
system.
Ray. No, shout out to Rolling Ray. That's all I have to
man.
say about that.
Y'all gave women the next thing to say.
There's no way Rolling Rays.
Oh man!
That's funny. But yeah,
Rolling Ray has to be recent.
Yeah,
20,
no, that's.
it said 2019 he came up with it.
Damn, I didn't hear it till now.
I feel
Yeah.
like
Well,
how
not
can that
now,
even
but-
be credited to a person? Like
I don't
it's
know.
just like
I don't
it's
know.
Giving whatever.
Rolling Ray is just, trying to seize the opportunity here.
Rolling Ray hit you with the
Yeah.
wheelchair, just hit you.
I was
Man.
selling
It's
T-shirts at the
giving.
Lady Gaga concert, and I was saying it's giving, and it was people were buying shirts about it. It was like it just be like, oh, I forget like because one of the shirts looked like a Base Nectar logo, and I was like, it's giving Base Nectar, and this girl was like, yeah, it's giving. She just like she was loving that I was saying.
You were
it.
speaking her
share that
language.
Yeah, that's how you do it. You got to
Gotta
talk
share
these
that, dude.
languages.
It's
like
like
EDM.
Yeah, it's EDM, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Bass nectar.
Nectar sounds like
Just it sounds
Yeah.
like sweet bass. Sweet.
That's what it is, really.
Yeah, it's
Basically.
just
One-
fire ass bass.
No lie, one of the first times I ever smoked
drums.
weed. One of the first times I ever smoked weed, somebody played Bass Nectar, and I freaked out. I was in their car, and the the speakers were just rattling, and they were playing Bass Nectar, and I had to tell them to turn down the music because I couldn't feel my
He
legs.
said, "Man, can you play some of that little Dirk, man? Play some of that Dirk, man. That Dirk, yo." Yeah,
So yeah,
Smirky
that's
yo.
how. When I think of Bass Nectar, I think of that. I was freaking out. It must have been like the third time I ever smoked weed, and
Sheesh.
yeah. You know, like the first couple times, it's like whatever, but then like that first time that you really feel it, you know what I mean? It's something else. It's something else.
Magical.
We'll never get that feeling back.
First times of anything are usually the strongest.
Definitely.
Facts. Sometimes.
So actually, let's talk about something for the first time that we were about to talk about earlier.
Hey, segue.
The Piff Yotic. You mentioned Piff Yotic, and we talked about Orange Yotic.
So Orange Yotic, you feel me? That was, you feel me? Piff Yotic. Piff Yotic is just, a collection of songs that are recorded with, Piff, other known as, also known as Tony Bodega. You feel me? Part of the collective of Stay Safe. Feel me? So like, it's all songs that I recorded, like, with his production. You feel me? Yeah, you feel me? And I got, I ain't got too much more to say,
Nice.
All right.
Okay.
But that shit's dropping
Shout out
like,
Tony Bodega.
really soon. That shit's dropping really soon, like really soon.
Didn't
like,
someone else shout out Piff? Was it Casso?
Yeah. That's how I know Tony Bodega is through
Yeah.
Casso.
Shout out Casa.
Tony
That's
Bodega
that's
reminds me of
honestly how
Willie
I know you
Bodega.
guys too.
Oh,
Casso
yeah.
Casso's just introducing me to everybody.
He knows everybody.
dope.
Yeah, Casso does know everybody. Shout out
Casa.
Casso. Big shout out Casso.
Big shouts.
Big colors.
How long have you known Casso?
2 years.
Okay. And you met him how?
That's a
Through
secret.
Miles.
Through what?
Miles.
Through Miles.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like Miles and Casso are like they're the glue guys.
The glue guys.
They're the glue
yeah.
guys.
Glue guys, huh?
They're holding it all together.
I don't know if we jacking that.
What?
What's up?
I mean, shit. Y'all could be the glue guys. Y'all, nigga. Fire for that.
Are you the glue guy? Are you jealous?
Nah, it's just fire for that. Fire feed that. Fire feed that.
We got a lot of glue guys.
Yeah, you're all glue guys.
Yeah, we got a lot of glue guys. Some people. Yeah.
Man, listen, man.
Ooh, some
It
people,
can
the
get
shit's
sticky,
not
man, but this
sticking.
ain't
That is a
glue.
good catchphrase. That's
Yeah.
a T-shirt. Let's make that.
Shout out to the real glue guys out there.
Yeah,
Feel
big
me?
shouts.
Sean Livingston.
Listen, man, I make it shake. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
my God! Remember
I'll
when
make
his
it
leg split in half? That was
I make
crazy.
some shake. Feel me?
So
I feel like we're having a couple different conversations right now.
yeah, we were talking about Sean Livingston. We were having a side conversation about
who's
Sean
Sean
Livingston.
I don't know who he is.
Who's better, Sean Livingston or Sean Kingston?
Sean Kingston. Honestly, Sean Kingston has hits. He really does. He has hits.
I know Sean Kingston. I don't know Sean Livingston.
Yeah,
He's a
me neither,
basketball
yeah.
player who
Are both of them
snapped his
Jamaican
leg in
though?
half.
Because that Livingston. That you feel
Who
me?
did it better, Sean Livingston or Gordon Hayward?
snapped their leg in half.
Who did it better?
They were very similar, actually. Paul, you really? What made it the best?
Because he did it at the Olympics. You snapped your leg.
Snap your-
That's true.
Every 4 years you get your chance to do this and you snap your leg.
Snapping your leg.
Paul
at the
George
Olympics
did
is
snap his
crazy.
leg in the Olympics.
That shit
That
was low-key necessary for the timeline.
I thought he was done for.
You don't even get paid at the Olympics either. It's
He
not
came
like it was
back and
worth
kept balling guys sneaker deal. I was like, what the fuck?
wow.
it. Damn.
I thought it was.
Man, I was working at Foot Locker at the time. I'm like looking at the wall. I'm like, Paul George is. What
Paul
the
George was
fuck?
in the All-Star game a couple days ago. I'm like, damn, this dude's still an All-Star.
Listen,
They
man,
stapled
really
his leg
still
back
doing it.
together.
I don't like how they did Nate Robinson. I still fuck with Damian Lillard. You feel me?
Yes, I love
Feel
Damian
me?
Lillard.
Nate Robinson, man.
Dude, Damian Lillard, whenever someone mentions Damian Lillard, I always go on YouTube
Nate
and I look up.
Robinson's a dog.
Shout out to Nate Robinson, too.
He's a
I
dog,
love
bro.
Nate Robinson.
He's
I remember
my favorite player.
the Donkey and Shrek game with him and Big Baby in the finals. That was.
Man.
You don't remember the Donkey and Shrek game?
Well, that's just a hilarious thing to call it.
No, because
Big
in the
Baby's definitely Shrek.
yeah, exactly. and Nate was Donkey, and they were like
Ugh.
dominating this one game. So then in the post game interview, Nate was like, "We're like Shrek and Donkey." So,
Okay.
but yeah, that was
Yeah, bro,
I
he
learned
really
a fun
jumped
fact
over
about
Dwight Howard.
Shrek recently.
yeah. He won 3 dunk contests.
bro. He jumped
Nate
over
Robinson.
Dwight
What'd you
Howard.
learn about Shrek?
Basically, that the theory is that his real name isn't Shrek because I guess in German Shrek means like scary or something. So that was what he would hear the villagers yell when they ran away from him, and I
Okay.
guess like when Donkey asked his name, he in the scene he's like Shrek. He just like says it out of nowhere.
I remember that.
Yeah,
scene.
remember
He's
that
like,
scene where he
"Shrek?"
pulls out like the airwax from his ears and makes a candle?
Dude, I remember wanting
That
to try.
shit, bro. I remember being a little ass kid, bro, just traumatized from that shit. Cause I still
was all
remember
that
it now.
inside there?
That shit in Ice Age, bro. Like
Ice
no
Age.
bullshit. Yeah,
You
bro.
were
that
traumatized
fucking-
from Ice Age?
Yeah, bro. I remember that shit like from like a little like bro, from like a kid.
What,
bro.
what was it about
No
Ice
bullshit.
Age?
Like it's the fucking squirrel, bro. No bullshit.
Oh man, he could
That
never
squirrel,
get that
bro.
nut.
Hey man, that is traumatizing. That is traumatizing.
Nah, but no bullshit.
Like that squirrel right now.
No bullshit.
Yeah, dude, that squirrel is me for real.
One movie I
elusive nut.
appreciate. One movie I appreciate from like my childhood was like the Sesame Street movie. It was like Elmo's Trip to Grouchville or some shit
Oh
like that.
yes,
It's where he loses his blanket and
Yeah.
fucking yeah, bro.
that
the
was
shit.
scary
What-
too.
Who was it? It was Shakira in that shit?
I don't know, but he put that nigga in a basket.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, no bullshit. Bro, that Elmo's Trip to Grouchville when they was locked up and they
I
asked
don't
for
even
water
remember this.
and they threw the water on them. And then they were like, yeah, you got to wring it out of your... Like, bro, I was like, damn, nah, they getting it bad, bro. Nah, yeah, Elmo's a real nigga, bro. Elmo, bro, nah. I don't know about the Elmo now, but the Elmo I know,
Yeah.
bro. Man, listen,
Shout out
as
to
a kid,
Elmo.
Elmo, a real
Sesame
stand-up
Street
nigga,
did
man.
real
Listen.
shit back in the day because they like one of the actors died and they didn't like make up a story. They like in the show they were like he died, and it's
Damn.
like this is a kid's
That's
show.
crazy.
Yeah,
You guys ever watch My Wife and Kids?
No.
I don't think so.
Oh, nah, that shit's crazy. That's a good show. Yeah, nah.
Wayne, y'all never watched
No, I
think
never
so,
have.
yeah.
I've definitely heard of it, but I've never watched it. But I definitely watched Sesame Street.
Yeah, nah. Elmo's Trip to Grouchville was like definitely a trip.
Shout out to Oscar the
Bro,
Grouch.
he went into Oscar's fucking trash can, bro. That shit
Yeah.
has a whole portal to fucking hell.
Dude, Oscar is my
fucking-
favorite.
His fucking blanket got fucking sucked into the portal, bro, and fucking Oscar's fucking trash can that goes underground and fucking has a secret portal to hell. And like, yeah, bro, that shit was
You ever
like a
seen-
Mario mission, bro.
You ever seen the Dave Chappelle stand-up
Nah.
where he's like, Oscar, why are you so grouchy all the time? He's like, I live in a fucking trash can.
Nah, I remember the crack intervention where he fucking like flushed through himself through the toilet. That shit was wrecked. I was like,
No, wasn't
bro.
that Cookie Monster?
it? No, that was Tyrone.
Nah, that was yeah.
Tyrone
Oh,
Biggums.
Okay, I'm confusing my things. Yeah, Tyrone. Yeah,
Nah, Cookie Monster is a force, bro. I don't know why they have him on TV, bro.
they
No
had a
bullshit.
Family Guy sketch where he
He
was like
literally
sneaking
loses
cookie
shit
dough
every
in, and
day.
he's like lighting the cookie dough under a spoon to make a cookie because he was in like rehab for cookies.
Damn, bro.
That's what I
Cookie
thought you were
Monster.
talking about.
Cookie Monster
That's
should
also
not be on
relatable.
TV. That shit is wreck. Bro, he literally loses his shit every time. He's like, okay, one cookie. Just
Yeah,
one.
but cookies are so good, dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel the Cookie Monster on that.
How
Like,
could you ever just have one cookie?
He said cookies are so good, dude.
No, they are.
Bullshit, but
I
they
could
ain't
never
that
have
good,
one
nigga.
cookie.
I don't know,
That's
bro.
crazy.
They're not that good, man. Not Cookie Monster good, bro. I get tired of cookies, man. I can't every day, man. Shit.
Every day, yeah. I get tired of
Listen,
anything if I have it
if
too
I
much.
You
learned
gonna get
anything-
tired, bro? He's like, fuck it, no more cookies. No
If I
more
learned anything from Sesame Street,
Nigga, there's one
C is
cookie
for
left.
cookie. That's good enough for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Yes.
Count Couchula, whatever his name is. Count
The Count, yeah.
Count.
Oh, that
Chula.
guy.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, bro. Nah. He's bad timing.
He's
bro.
bad business.
No bullshit. Every trip. Yo, you remember Read Between the Lines?
Yes, that freaked me out because the guys that were heads and they were like stuck there, that was crazy.
Wait, what was the one with that what is he, a dog? Is he a dog or a bear?
Yes.
Wait, what did Miles just say?
I've been seeing a lot of Boston rappers are cliffhanger. From
Oh,
between them,
man.
I can't hold on much longer.
That was the funniest. Yeah, okay, people who couldn't hear that cliffhanger.
Hold on to
Yeah, we got to inform
Yeah.
the people of what Miles
They would
just
say cliffhanger from Read Between the Lines was like a recurring skit, and he would always have like some hopeful thing happen where it seemed like he could get out, and he was like hanging on a branch on the side of a cliff, and at the very end of every like skit, he'd be like, "Can't hold on much longer," and apparently Miles is saying, "This is Boston rappers."
That's how I feel about
A lot of them. A lot of them.
But I mean, how can you blame people who, like, you know, you've been working super hard for super long, things are going well, it's at like a level where it is quality, and you don't get the flowers you deserve.
You can't.
Oh, it's not the level, you argue.
Don't got it. That's why it hasn't worked.
Interesting.
Sometimes you just don't have it.
Wiz only been rapping a couple years and it's working.
That's a lie.
How long have you been
Why?
rapping?
Man, listen,
How long you been putting out music?
a year.
Exactly.
A year.
How long I've been rapping?
You working.
Much longer than a year.
Exactly.
You rapping for 2 decades.
But so your Time is an Illusion was your debut project.
Yeah, that shit
Okay.
track. Feel me? And like I said, the project's kind of lived up to its name because, like, you know, the whole like rollout has just had no concept of time. Like
Right.
it started off, you feel me, going a part of this plan of like going a part of the plan, like going along with the plan, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And just as time progressed, it was just like, yeah, nah, we got to keep working this. So, for me.
Definitely.
But, yeah, like I said, man, it's the end of that saga, you know what I'm saying, on it, you feel me, last video off the project, and then we, you know, we going back in time, for me.
What's your favorite track off that project?
Off Time is an Illusion. Let me think. Honestly, let's see. We got
I think On It's definitely up there for me.
On It's cool. It's a good one. It's a very fun, interesting song. Feel me? I love the process of making that track. But honestly, I would say no bullshit.
Oh no, All In. All In's my favorite.
All in, no bullshit. The story behind that is like I heard the beat, and then I was like, damn, bro, if I was a rapper, I'd rap on this. And like the beat, the exclusive cost like 2 racks. I didn't have that shit at the time. I was like, man, I could never afford 2 racks for a beat.
That's
And
I still
that's-
I
think
did
that's
not
That's
pay
crazy.
2 racks for the beat. I didn't pay 2 racks for the beat.
I feel like that's too much to pay for a beat. I don't know.
I didn't. You feel me? Shout out T-Wop, but I didn't have the 2 racks. No
I don't
bullshit.
think. I mean, dude, that is so much money for just a beat.
For a
like,
beat?
if
I
you're gonna
mean,
charge
that's-
that much, charge
it's a lot
royalties.
for an
You're telling me,
individual
like-
artist to pay, like an independent.
You're telling me that
individual
beat is that
artist.
much better than like another beat you could find for less? Like it's, I don't know.
Wait, sorry, you were saying.
I was
something.
saying like, as in like for a single independent artist, like that's a lot. You feel me?
Yeah.
But like
Of course,
for
yeah.
a label, that's light.
Well,
You feel me? So like T-Wop makes beats like to pitch to labels. Like he you feel me? He's working with like A-list. You feel me? Like so he's not really like making beats to sell to like, you feel me, like local.
Oh yeah, I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Like he's
tried to
done.
hit- yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's done his rounds. You know, especially in Boston. You feel me? So like so it's just kind of like, you know, now he's working with like Mick Jenkins and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he's doing his shit. So like the price point is gonna be 2 racks. You feel me? But if you talk to him, you feel me? And, you know,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna promise nothing. But if you talk to him, you feel me? You know, if you talk to any producer and just keep it real, like, you know, you can work something out that's like, you know, suitable with your budget.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
me?
sure because like they'll set the price to let you know their value, but like if they
Yeah.
like you too, you can always work out something. Like there's
Yeah.
no, that's a crazy barrier too, because
Yeah.
anyone who's even considering a 2K exclusive probably has to already be serious about themselves. So like
Facts.
you're not gonna get someone who's like, oh, I'm only buying like $100 exclusives from BeatStars or something. Like you
Facts.
gotta like or you make out some deal like, look, this is what I have, this is what I can afford right now, but you get 10% of the song forever. Like
Yeah.
that's easy to do too. But we were actually talking to Tim Nyan about because he was a co-producer of London, which was like huge this year, and we were asking all about like how does that work, because apparently be a and I don't know if this was like a secret, but I guess like to get J. Cole on the song was like $100,000 or something, and it's like, and I remember thinking that's insane, you know, like how do you get?
It's insane to charge a single person that, but to charge a label that is not that crazy.
Because they also
because the label
recoup it
has
easy.
a budget for the artist.
Yeah.
You feel me? So like they're gonna upcharge everything. You see what I'm saying? Like they're gonna like add and flip. It's like McDonald's on the highway. They don't have a dollar menu. You feel me? You're not getting no dollar menu.
I don't know if that was the exact number, but it was definitely in the six figures, like to get people on beats. And then I was saying, like, how is that ever justified? Like, why wouldn't I just put out the song myself and like not have to spend $100,000 to get someone else
Because the
on
label's
it?
paying for it.
Well, the label,
If
but
you're
also
on a
getting
label.
that other name, like J. Cole's huge. So you know that it's probably going to get 1 million streams because both of them are on it now.
Yeah.
And obviously it's at least paid for that in the stream revenue. They probably are performing it. They're doing all these things. So the money comes back. And it is an investment when it comes down to it. But it's like at the level it all scales up, you know? Like, so it's kind of, I mean, like we see it around here with like a couple thousand or whatever people are like charging for features. So, and people probably do make it back on the local scale. But, you know, when it gets national, international, you're going to make it back. But it just sounds crazy. Like when you, when you hear it.
Facts. 2K for a fucking exclusive is wreck as fuck. That shit's crazy. That's like, man, fuck it. I'll take 2,000 and take a class and learn how to fucking do this shit. But, yeah, at the time, you feel me, when I was looking at the shit, I was like, yo, damn, this shit's expensive. This shit's hard, though. If I was a rapper, I'd rap on this. Feel me? A year later, feel me? I head up to and I'm like, yo, feel me? What's the word? Feel me? And, you know, we worked something out. And then, like, I had written some shit to it a while back. You feel me? Like, it was just like, damn, like, nah, if I was, you feel me? If I was, and then, feel me? I got the beat, so I'm like, I am the rapper.
Right.
So, you feel me? That's how that song came to be. But, you feel me? I say all that to say, you know, my favorite track off the project is definitely Leave Her Alone.
Okay.
I love the process of, like, making the song. It was definitely, it was an interesting process, you feel me? I pulled up at Broke Cheek's crib in Alston, you feel me? Like, we played through a couple beats. We made a couple different tracks. And, like, I started that track, feel me? And I was just, like, stuck because I was like, I don't know what else to do. So then I went to the next track. And then my boy Retro pulled up, Ben pulled up, and they heard Leave Her Alone, and they're like, nah, that's it. So then I was like, all right. So
You
I
don't
was like,
sound
yo.
that thrilled about it.
I was like, yo, double that back. You feel me? Bring that back twice. You know what I'm saying? So bro did his thing, sent the track. You feel me? And that was that. And then for my 21st birthday, I went to New York.
Wait, sorry. You told him to redo his verse?
No. I told him to double. The verse.
just
like because it's
gotcha,
literally
gotcha.
just like a verse. Feel me? So I just told him to double it.
Okay.
So
okay.
it just comes in twice.
Yeah.
Feel me? So yeah. And then for the video, it was my 21st birthday. So I had gone to Airbnb in New York. That shit was mad wreck. Fucking, there was like, it was around, cause like my birthday's in October, so it was around Halloween time. And upstairs, the people that were renting upstairs, it was like some like fucking, I don't know, some like misfits or whatever from New York or whatever. And like
Some
they had
misfits?
Some, like, yeah, nah, it was some shit. It was some shit. Yeah.
There's got to be a lot of roaches crawling around New York.
What kind of
Yeah.
misfits are we
Like,
talking about?
Like, it was like a Halloween party or whatever, right? So we go
Okay.
upstairs, you feel me? It's me, Ben, and one of my friends, you feel me? And, like, we all go upstairs, you feel me? And there's a dude, like, we go upstairs, we walk in the door, and I look to the right. There's a dude on the floor, like, passed out, face down on the floor. So
Face
I'm
down?
like, I'm
Oh,
like, yo, what's up
man.
with bro? Like, you feel me? And they're like, oh, no, he just had too much to drink. No, yeah, but come over here. So I'm like,
Turn him over.
Yeah, put him in a
I mean,
bed
I'm
or
like,
something.
Yeah.
Word.
Well, I guess you wouldn't
alright.
turn someone over.
Cool.
They're passed
you feel
out.
me? It was
but-
like a little costume party and shit. And man, so I had my own bottle. I had some hypnotic. I had like Hennessy Privilege and
Hypnotic.
hypnotic. Yeah, I was making like the Hulk, the drink. And so
What's
like
that?
the dude, like, so when you mix Hennessy and hypnotic, it makes a green drink, and that's called the Hulk.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I didn't
so
know that.
Fucking, yeah, so the dude up there, he like kept like fucking insisting that I get a drink and shit, and I'm like, bro, I brought my own drink, I'm all set, you feel me?
Yeah.
And he just kind of backed up because they had some type of fruit, some fucking type of fucking. Nah, they had like a fruit punch
Jungle
bowl.
juice?
Yeah, some type of jungle juice. I was like,
never
man,
do
I'm
the
not
Never do
getting
the
no
bowl,
jungle
yeah.
juice.
Because, like I said, the first thing I look over to my right, bro's passed out on the floor. So, anyways, long story short, you know, kiki, haha, whatever, you know. Then they talking about some type, like, let's play the game, let's play a game. So I'm like, game? What type of game? They're like, yeah, no, let's go in the back room, let's play a game and shit. And I'm like, back room game?
Uh-oh.
What you talking about?
I'm not going to a
So
second
then-
location.
Yeah,
They talking
right?
about some
Crazy.
voodoo doll and game and shit. They had some type of rag voodoo doll, nigga. I'm like,
What?
Yeah, bro, nah, you know
Voodoo
what?
doll.
Wait,
Yeah,
so
it was some shit. It was
this is
crazy, bro.
above
It was a
where you
crazy
were,
ass
right?
What
story,
kind of
bro.
people
yes,
are
bro.
these?
Yes, it was some shit. Yeah, misfits. But yeah, I seen that shit. So I told Ben, I told my friend, you feel me, both of them. I sent to Ben and I said to her, I was like, yo, listen, we gotta go. You feel me?
do you guys think magic is real? Do you think they
Man.
really did voodoo on somebody?
I don't know, honestly. I think that, you know, perception is key. So like if you believe something, then you feel me, your mind will make it real. So personally, I don't believe that shit.
I feel you.
Me neither.
That makes sense.
You
Maybe
heard
they
it here
knew
first
they
from
needed a
Wiz.
bunch of people to believe in it, and that's why they wanted everyone to go to the room. That's crazy.
Man, listen, I don't believe that shit. I'm going my ass downstairs. We're gonna finish this video. Leave her alone. Out now. Check it out.
Yeah. It's like
feel me?
priorities. Come on.
Yeah.
You know what
guys.
I'm saying, man? Listen, man, I don't know what
Were
the
they
fuck
trying to
that
roof
shit's
you and
about.
kidnap people? That's kind of what it sounds like.
I don't
It
know.
sounds
Bro
like
was
some
passed
cult
out on the
shit going
floor.
on. I
That
don't
shit
know.
was wrecked, bro. I was like, yo, like, listen, bro, my spidey senses are tingling. No bullshit.
Yeah, you're just like dropping your location to everyone you know. Like, this is
no
where I've been
bullshit,
last.
like, no bullshit. I don't know what y'all, man, listen. Man.
Damn.
I
Dang,
got
yeah.
this Hennessy downstairs, this Hypnotic downstairs, some Za. You feel me? Listen, man, fuck it.
Yeah, there's some real gremlins. So definitely got to keep an eye out.
Yeah, but nah, leave her alone. That like we shot the video for my 21st birthday, so that shit was like a whole like, you know, just the whole like putting everything like the whole everything coming together as a whole was like a very fruitful and like fun experience. You feel me? So like, I definitely, you know, and I also like the feedback that the song is getting because it's really like a short interlude type song or whatever.
Yeah.
You feel me? But like it's just the pocket, you know. It's really the pocket.
Yeah, I like that one.
But yeah, facts. Definitely my favorite song off Time is an Illusion. You feel me?
Word.
Yeah. I love those interlude songs because they kind of they get you.
Those are the best ones.
Yeah, they
sometimes,
get you vibing, and then they like leave you wanting more because they're short.
Yeah.
So-
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a little teaser.
You know, run that shit back.
Do you have anything in the vault that you would perform that you haven't released yet?
Yeah.
Or do you have
got
any
some
shows coming up, I
shit.
should say?
Honestly, right now I have no shows coming up, but the Retro Halo video release party is about to be pulling up soon.
Okay.
Feel me? You feel me? Early March. You feel me?
Okay.
Am I gonna see y'all there, man? It's gonna be a Friday, you know.
If it's a
gonna be too
Friday,
late.
I'm there. If it's a Friday,
Ain't
I'm
gonna
there.
be too late, you know. But as far as events, that's really all. You know, I don't got no shows coming up. I'm still kind of working on that, but I just feel like once I get these next couple things out, I'm gonna be ready for the shows. Like, you feel me? Cause yeah, man, I'm not playing. You feel me? No bullshit.
Yeah, I feel like doing a
Smart.
show, like you gotta. It's different when you have like all your shit in order. Like it's
Feel me?
Yeah.
You can't go to war with no weapon.
right. Exactly.
You can't go to school without a pencil.
Right.
Feel me?
So I feel like before you start performing,
You can't come to
There's
the
other things
cipher
you gotta
without
do
rolling
first.
papers and a lighter and some grabber.
that's true. That's true. Keep going. What's another
Feel
one?
me? You can't play basketball without your shoes tied.
That's
That's
You
facts.
can't play tennis without a racket.
there we go.
Oh, man.
Feel me? You can't love boss without the ton.
Dude's bottomless.
Wow.
You got so many
Wow.
of these.
He could
I
keep
mean-
going. He could keep going.
You can't ski without skis. That's a good one, I think.
You can't skis without me. Get it? Skis.
I might have missed that one. That one.
Yeah,
went over
that
my
one
head.
went over
No
my head.
skis like skeezers. Skeezers.
Is that like a
The
rat?
Skeezers.
What is your definition of a skeezer?
I don't necessarily have. See, with me and slang, it's very. It's a very. I don't know how to explain it. It's a feeling that it brings. It's an idea. It's the pictures that it's the visuals. It's not necessarily what the word means. It's what it illustrates in my mind. You know what I'm saying? So in terms of skeezers, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know.
I feel like a skeezer is the people at that party.
Nah,
What
those
is
aren't
it?
skeezers. They're just misfits, man.
They're just misfits.
They just trying to have
Is a
fun on
skeezer
Halloween or
is a
whatever. They
skeezer
just
a
trying to,
specific
you know,
gender? Yeah, that's what I
skeezers
thought. That's what I
are-
thought.
Yes, they're specific. They
So should we
are-
just leave this to people's imagination? Are we gonna get canceled about it?
Nah, skeezers are just, you know.
It's like a
okay.
thought. A
That's
thought.
enough. Yeah.
No, just scandalous, you know.
What's the all right difference between a thought and a skeezer? We need to
A
break
thought
this down.
is that hoe over there.
Yeah.
A skeezer is she's a skeezer, like she's
Clip it.
up to no good.
The thought could be singing like Ash Spice at lunch somewhere.
Okay.
Just be outside.
So I'm a
Some of
thought.
that's turning on.
These is like fucking like the bitches from Jersey Shore. Or something.
Oh, okay. So the
Okay.
Jersey Shore girls are skeezers.
Snooki is a skeezer.
Feel me?
All right. That's
That
your
makes
prime
sense.
example of a skeezer right there.
That makes
You know what I'm
sense. Yeah.
saying? You feel me?
Okay.
You can't.
I'm glad we got to the bottom
You heard
of
it
it.
here first.
Thought is like Ruby Rose or something.
Oh, a thought is Ruby Rose. I got you. Definitely.
That's all you need to know. A skeezer is
shout out
Snooki.
Ruby
A
Rose.
thought is
I fuck
Ruby
with
Rose.
Ruby Rose.
Shout out Ruby Rose.
Yeah, she's short in person though. That's crazy.
Have you met her?
No, I haven't.
Wait, do you mean Amber Rose?
No, Ruby
Isn't
Rose.
she also a thought?
Is she a
Nah,
thought or a
shout out to
skeezer?
Kanye
Amber
for
Rose.
licking Amber Rose's head. That
She's-
shit was crazy. That's just like
she's
an
important?
iconic photo.
A wave guy.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Yo, would you guys ever do the slut walk?
I was gonna say she's a slut. She identifies as a slut. That's her
Would
thing.
we
right?
do the slut walk? Is that like a thing, or
Yeah,
is
the
it
slut
you
walk?
just mean like after?
What kind of
banging?
people do you think are at the slut walk?
Oh, so
People
it's an
that-
event. That's
people
an
that-
event.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
a real event.
Because I thought you meant just like a walk of shame. I was like,
I just think people that, you know, are sensitive for, like, you know, women awareness.
would
and
we
stuff,
dress
you
up
know?
like Borat, like in that bathing suit, and go?
I think you could pull up however you want to.
We should all. Oh, we can just be rap.
should
But
do
why?
this.
That's not fun.
We should
Yeah,
do
it's
this,
fun.
and
We wanna be
Adam Lou should come.
You're at the slut walk.
Amber Rose's friends.
Feel me?
No, but aren't we supposed to also be slutty?
No.
We got to wear
No,
the Borat.
we're just
thing.
supporting the sluts. We don't have to be
me?
sluts.
Oh, so no fishnets? I should get rid of
Right.
mine.
Man, 21 Savage was at the slut walk.
Of course he is.
No,
course he
Yeah,
was.
he
but
called
I don't
him
know.
out about
Did he
that.
do something for Drake?
Someone walked up to 21 Savage and said, "You a hoe for doing this." One person.
That's true. That is true.
So 21 Savage was at the slut walk. Where was the slut walk? Where? It's in Canada,
I thought it was in Cali.
Maybe they have two slut
and
walks.
it's every year.
The slut walk actually starts in Canada and ends in Cali. That's what I heard.
Okay. Well, wherever it is, we got to go to the next one.
I just learned about it. Yes. COVID.
COVID?
did?
COVID fucked everything up.
I feel like
You
sluts
can't
aren't
even have
afraid of
sluts
COVID.
anymore.
Man.
It's bus. What have you seen? Like, have you seen footage from it that like,
Yeah, I've seen footage from it.
and it looks lit?
Of course it's lit.
That's just like the walk for hunger, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. That's just like the breast cancer walk, bro. That's just the same shit. I ain't gonna lie. It's just the crowd's a little different.
He goes, "Of course it's lit." And then he's like, "It's like the walk for hunger. It's the breast cancer walk."
Same shit.
Hungry for something else.
I mean, yeah, cause like the crowd of people is different, but like it's the same shit.
Yeah,
You're just fucking walking
you're
a fucking
supporting
marathon,
a
bro.
movement.
Just walking.
You're supporting a
fucking-
cause.
Fuck that.
It's no naked.
At the end, you get a fucking sandwich and some cookies in a plastic bag. Fucking get a
This is
condom.
too good.
It's no bad bitches at the Dana Farber. walk.
You
Yeah,
don't
there
know
is.
that.
No, I
You
bet
don't know
there are.
that.
I
Yes,
bet there
there
are
is.
some.
Half naked. On
That's true. With stars over their
Oh yeah,
nipples.
nah, they're gonna be like, it's not giving breast cancer walk. It's giving slut walk.
It's giving slut walk.
Oh man.
Man,
I feel like
ain't
yeah,
trying to
Nicki
see
Minaj
no more,
wishes
man.
she was the founder.
Listen, man, this ain't Young Money days is over.
Do you remember when
Young
Nicki
Money
Minaj
days are
said,
long gone.
Wait, really?
Nigga, QC days
don't
over.
think?
That shit sold.
I mean, like the Young Money with like Tyga and like Lil Chucky and
Man, listen, Roger that days are over.
yeah. Same with Lil Chucky
Roger that.
and
days.
Chanel. Remember Chanel?
No, it's
No,
a
not
different
Chanel West
right?
Coast. Different Chanel. Was she?
Nah.
I mean the black Chanel with an S.
Do you remember
Yeah,
when
she was signed to Young
Charlemagne
Money.
blasted Chanel West Coast because she was trying to say they were saying how she's a bad rapper, and then she just starts listing all her credits, like people that she has as features, and he's like, "Yeah, but nobody knows those songs. You have all the cheat codes, and nobody knows any of your music."
Yeah, it's true.
She had
It's like
all
you got a
the-
Lil Wayne feature and no one's listened to it. That's
Yeah.
not good. Yeah, that laugh was obnoxious.
Every time I watch Wildin' Out, bro, I'm just like,
She's on Wild
I mean,
Out.
not Wildin' Out,
Yeah.
fucking ridiculous.
Ridiculousness, not wild on it. Same.
No, I
yeah.
remember after school in
Kinda,
high
yeah.
school. I remember after school in high school, fucking, we used to go over to this dude's crib to smoke. Feel me? He used to pay $5 and he'll match us on a gram. You feel me? So he'll put 0.5 for the $5.
Those are the
We,
days.
we roll. Feel me? But we used to watch fucking ridiculousness, man. You feel me? And then when that shit wasn't on, the shit used to be fucking Bear Grylls. You feel me? Man versus Wild.
Oh,
that shit
man,
was
dude.
crazy.
Bear Grylls is crazy.
Huh? I can't do it. I can't do it.
There's
can't-
also
That laugh, bro. It's the laugh, bro. It's the
Bro.
laugh, bro. I
The
know she got
laugh?
some friends, bro. She got some rap. She gonna be like, man, listen. I'm a
Hopefully
comedian.
not.
Listen,
Hopefully
man, I'm a
not.
comedian. I tell jokes.
Dude,
I
if
like
she
to
is,
tell
that'd be
jokes.
pretty
You feel what I'm
offensive.
saying? Like, feel me? I like to tell jokes. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen,
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
I ain't gonna want to tell no jokes around here. It's gonna be serious timing. Like, no bullshit. I don't want to joke. I don't want to smoke. I don't want to joke. Listen, man. Listen.
oh, why not? Yeah,
Oh,
I'll do it.
why not?
I'll do it for the story. Yeah,
Man, listen.
We'll do it
You
for the
gonna,
clout.
you gonna crack a good joke for her?
I will tell you if you're looking for a good laugh.
Shorty likes to
there's
know
mad
West Coast.
videos.
You gotta make her feel like secure about her laugh. You know what I'm saying? You gotta tell jokes that's gonna make her laugh her ass off and be like, yeah, nah, no bullshit.
Honestly, I bet if you hung out with her once, you would end up liking that laugh by the
No,
end.
we're gonna watch
Nah,
The
I'm
Godfather
not
or
like
something.
that, man. Nah.
You, yeah,
Not that laugh.
Once
Man,
that
I heard
happens,
that
he's gonna
laugh
Be
from-
like, that's my favorite laugh in the world.
Nah, man, listen, bro. Bro, every time I turn my TV on, I hear that laugh, bro. I'm not listening. I don't know if I could ever get used to that.
We gotta change the channel, bro.
Yeah, you gotta watch more channels.
She made me hate the whole channel, bro. No cap. I don't even want to.
There are many videos of
Yeah,
her
'cause-
being rejected from clubs. She tries to like use her whatever clout she has to get into clubs.
Damn,
and
that
there's a
sounds like
bunch
a
of
retro
videos
night.
of her not getting in, and she's
sounds-
like, you ain't shit, and it's like there's videos of people being like, girl, get the fuck out of here. She thinks she can just pull up
Wow.
with 20 people and get into the club.
Yeah, that shit sound like a retro night.
That's
on
what retro
Dubs.
does.
Man, no, that's what happens when you pull up a retro. You know, you may or may not be good. Do you feel me?
Retro's good to any club.
Retro's good, but man, listen, retro gets in. Yo, bro, just hit me after, dog. Yo.
I mean, I don't blame.
Talk to the manager.
Yeah.
There's only so much they can do. You can't be letting crowds in at once. Maybe
That's
a
true.
couple people at a time.
Man, listen.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess that's true. Not Chanel West Coast thinks she's like that, but she's not.
Man, shout out to Chanel West Coast.
Yeah.
Chanel French toast.
Is there anything else you wanted to plug? I don't want to keep you here all night. I
Feel me? Yeah. You feel me? Find me at GoGetters, GOGTRS.com. Feel me? Website out. You know, that's where you can find the latest. You know, that's where you can find this interview. You feel me? It's gonna be on the front page of the Wiz Yotic page. Feel me? It's where you can get all, you know, the exclusive Go-Getters merch and, you know, stay up to date with everything. That's where you can find my Instagram and all my music and all of that. You feel me? The website you know, GoGetters.com. You feel me? We jacking that. I'm taking that from Miles. You know what I'm saying? Shout out. You know.
Nice.
You know what I'm
Sounds
saying?
good.
Everybody.
GoGetters.com is up right now. It's live.
Yeah, it's live.
Okay,
It's
yeah, we'll
live.
put that up on
You
the
know,
screen.
ready to go.
Yes.
You know.
Wiz Yotic on
And
all
also
platforms.
check out 100years100times.net. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know.
Shout
You
out,
got, you know.
shout out to Miles Carter.
Oh, this girl's gone wild down there.
Oh man.
Remember those commercials? That
Oh,
would come on
yeah.
at midnight?
Oh,
is that
man.
part of my nastyx.net or whatever?
You know what I mean? If
Yeah.
you grab some,
So yeah, 100 years, 100 times is hosting the Slizzy X.
and
100 years,
listen,
100
man,
times is hosting
you
the
buy
Slizzy X.
anything,
Slizzy X network.
Yeah.
Channel, you feel me?
Your nastyx.net.
man. Buy anything from the Go Getters or the 100 Years website. You know what I'm saying? You get a free dap. You know what I'm saying? You get a dap. You know what I'm saying? For me, cause
You get a free handshake?
yeah, man. You get the
Damn.
gang.
So
you
how
get
much
the
does a
gang dap.
handshake usually cost?
Man, it's just priceless. You can't get one.
That's good value.
that is
You know
good.
what I'm
That is
saying?
good value.
You get a fist bump. What's up, man? You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Oh, so you're only doing fist bumps.
Fist bumps. If you
They're
got something
cleaner.
from the website, you from me. you get a
Definitely more
dap.
sanitary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's Corona and all of that. You know, they talking about
Yeah.
monkeypox. China's fucking blowing up balloons and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's my dog, bro.
Especially if there's
Listen,
footage of
in the
it.
streets.
Yeah.
Streets, if you're seen shaking hands with certain people, you are affiliated.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not shaking hands with anybody.
Interesting.
Wow.
The
You and you-
police, the D-Techs, man, they see you shaking hands with, you feel me? Oh, yo, okay. All right.
So
Okay.
you don't shake hands.
Uh,
Wiz Yotic does not shake hands.
I mean, what am I, the president? Shake hands
You're
and
right.
kiss babies or something? Man, fuck that.
One day you'll
Buy
be,
something from the
one day
website,
you'll be
you get a
kissing
dap.
babies.
I'll kiss a baby, you buy something from the website, man.
No, don't kiss any babies, dude. You're gonna give them mono.
Wow, wow.
No, we'll cut that. We'll cut that. We'll cut that.
Man, listen, man, you know, I live a very alkaline electric life, you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
pH balance on point, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
That's
Dr.
for the
Sebi,
ladies.
Yeah, pH balance on point.
I ain't drink a smoothie in a couple months, but listen, man, I drink my smoothies every morning. You know what I'm saying? Sea
In a
moss,
couple months,
you
but I
know,
drink it every
I got
morning.
the spoon of sea moss and bardock root. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, ginger shot. You know, we going crazy. You know,
Health is
No.
wealth.
Health, yeah.
health is wealth. You know what I'm saying?
But sounds good. Yeah, we got Go Getters. We got Wiz Yotic. 100 Years, 100X. We're gonna peep everything.
And we
Sounds
got we got this Rubik's Cube right here. Let's see how Miles did.
Don't document it.
I can get one side right now.
Yeah, man.
No
Yo,
sides,
purchase
no
Boston
sides,
Big Four
no
merch.
sides.
Purchase Go Getters merch. Purchase 100 Years merch. You get a free dap from me.
Sounds good.
It's not even guaranteed.
Well, yeah, because then you're affiliated. and
It's
who
not
knows?
guaranteed, but if you shot with Go Getters, that dap is guaranteed. You feel me? It may not be guaranteed for me. I might have retro dap. You know what I'm saying? But that dap is it's coming to you. Feel me? Yeah,
Sounds like retro can get you in places though.
man.
Yeah,
retro
I did not
gets you
know
to where you
retro
need to
was
go.
was connected like that. I didn't
Retro
know.
gets you to where you need to go. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I should. Man, listen. Can't
retro,
promise
all right.
everything. You feel me?
Retro's important.
Feel me?
Sounds good.
Even though you guys shit on him all the time.
I don't shit on him.
You guys do. I
Nah. swear
to God. Last
You
time
feel
I was
me?
with you
Listen,
guys in
man.
retro, you were just
Listen,
shitting
man.
on him the whole time.
Listen, man. When you execute at a certain caliber, you know what I'm saying? You
High
know,
expectations.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? When you execute certain things at a certain caliber, you know, you set a standard for yourself. You know what I'm saying? So that's all it is. We just try to make sure that all of our peoples is represented properly and, you know, taking care of what they need to take care of. You feel me? You feel me? And it's just like, you know, man, it's not just retro going through it, getting it. I'm getting it too. Feel me? Miles is getting it too. Think I'm giving him breaks?
Oh, there's
Feel
a
me?
side.
You think
Here we
I'm
go.
getting breaks?
We got
Feel
one
me?
side. We got one
Cosmo's getting
side.
it too.
Everyone's
Feel me?
getting it.
Everyone's
yeah.
getting it.
Everyone's
Feel
getting
me?
it.
Feel me? Yeah, man. You feel me? Conso, put your set list together, man. You know what I'm saying, man? You know what I'm saying? You getting haircuts and shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
His set list for the Justin Clancy show?
Man, I don't know.
It's not together
he
yet?
has a show with Justin Clancy. That's crazy.
That's tomorrow.
That's,
yeah.
that's coming up
tomorrow?
very soon. So get
Yeah.
your shit together.
Oh man, yeah, man. You gotta make your set list, man. You fucking up, dog. Listen, man. I could tell you everything, but what would I know? Feel me? What you should know is make your set list.
That's the whole core of Go Getters. Figure it out. Don't be asking.
Figure it out.
Stop asking how, man. You feel me? Tell me how.
Well, you heard it here first, folks.
All right.
Think-
All right.
Yeah, we'll sign
let's
out.
wrap
We'll
it up.
sign
Let's
out.
wrap it up.
Thank you for coming on. Wiz
Appreciate
Yotic,
you,
Go
bro.
Getters.
Appreciate you, Wiz.
Thank you.
That was a dap. You saw that.
I mean, that was a dab.
That was a handshake, actually. I got that for free. I didn't even have to pay for it.
Affiliated. Don't tell people
I
that.
had to pay for it.
Yeah.